Hey guys, so today I have a push mower engine and we are going to take it apart and put it back together and kind of go through all the parts and yeah, but let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we have this Troy-Bilt Briggs and Stratton 550EX push mower engine, and we're going to do this step by step. I'll tell you everything that I take off. And I have some Ziploc baggies and a pen. I'm going to be labeling everything so I can know where it all goes. But, yep. So, first thing, I'm going to take off this cover so I can get to everything. It's this red cover. So, yeah. Let's take that off. So, we should be able to... Let me see. Alright, let's see if we can get this off. So, alright, let's take these bolts off. First one. Second one. Well, looks like we have our first issue that we ran into. I don't know why it doesn't want to come off. Alright, so I don't know. I guess we'll, I don't know. Let's see. So, I wonder if we can take this gas tank off first. Let's just see if we can take this gas tank off and get to that later. So, first we're going to take off this air filter cover. Take off the air filter. And then a couple screws that we can take out. So, looks like it's 8mm to take that off. So we're going to take our 8mm. 8mm, not 9. What? Looks like it's gonna be a smaller than 8. Seven. That's weird. Well, let's take that off real quick. Take our bit and then take this off. There's number 1. Number 2. And then 1 10mm. I'm guessing 10. 8. Alright, so let's take our 8mm and we'll take that off. Alright. Now that we got those off, oh, there's one more. This air filter is going to the carburetor. So I reckon right there. Alright, so there is our air filter cover thing. So put that right there and then put the air filter with it. And then we'll put the air filter screws with it as well. So we just don't lose any parts. Let's see. To take this carb off, I believe you just slide. You should be able to slide it off if you're. I thought so. Alright, so there's a spring that we need to pull off of there. So let's take that off. Alright, so got that spring out. So now, let's see. What? Alright, I'm a little confused. There it goes. By the way, this is my first time, so don't be judging me. I'm just... Alright, we'll go ahead and take this fuel hose off. If I can get the right pliers. Make sure that's still working. Alright. Alright, we got one of them off. One of the... Need to take this fuel line. I don't think it should be this hard to take off, but man, come on. Well, that happened, didn't it? Where'd the carb go? Oh, snap. Well, oh, that's leaking out gas everywhere. To be expected if you're doing this. Alright, well, y'all saw that carb slowing over there. But, I mean, we got that off, so it's another step closer. So, I'd like to take this gas tank off. What we need to do is figure out, we need to figure out hold up, I gotta let all this gesture. If you're doing this, I'm doing this inside. Like, I don't have a shop or nothing, so I'm just, you know, doing this with what I have, and that happens to be my laundry room where my toolbox is. Alright, so now we got this is the fuel, the air filter cover. But we got that off, got the carb off. So now let's try to address this issue. Well, we can't get the gas tank off until this is off, so alright guys, so now we have gotten that off. Sorry, I had to get my dad's help, but now that we've gotten that off, the next step is to slide this gas tank off just like that. The gas tank is off, so we'll set that aside. And I think next thing is this flywheel. I believe that's what it's called. So yeah, let me get the right size, which I hope I have it. Please be it. Well, I do not have the right size. I mean, well, sorry, I don't have the right size, so we'll have to go to that later. But now, I guess we'll move on to this valve cover. I believe that's what it's called. So let's get that off. Alright. I have no idea why I don't have that size. I guess I just need more sockets, but let's get this cover off and then see what's under here. It's one. Alright, that came off easy. Easy enough. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. So that was on the back side of here. Well, kind of confused about that. But this cable that goes to the engine, or it goes to this cover thing, goes to the carburetor. Just to let you know. So I'm gonna leave that on there. Well, never mind. It fell off. But we'll put that aside and then put this thing aside. But yeah. Now what's next is, oh, this is the valve cover. Should be at least. So let me zip these bolts off real quick and well, see what's under here. Maybe this is that cover. Might have to get a hammer. So, right, got a hammer. Let's whack it a couple times. Oh, there it went loose. Okay. So I'm finding out stuff as I go as well. So there's a gasket that was stuck on there. Might have been why. Alright, so as you can see here, I'm not sure. Can you see that? We got the valves right here. So when you take these off, you have your valve springs. So we'll mess with those later, but let's get the spark plug out next. Because I don't want to get ahead of myself because I've never done this. So if y'all are watching this, wanting to do this, just don't take my word on some of this stuff inside of the engine because this is my first time too. So right there. Ooh, I just realized I got these new magnetic holders. So we'll put our bolts in these, which will make life a whole lot easier. But yeah, let's take that spark plug off. Alright. I did a rebuild on this engine. Well, I say rebuild. Everything on the outside. This spark plug has not been gapped. There's no room between that, so I'm wondering if it even had spark, because it's been a while since this thing has been running. But alright, there's the spark plug. Now, I guess, man, I'm kind of nervous to take these off, not gonna lie. But I guess that's what we're gonna do next. So when I'm watching this later and I'm trying to put this back together, there's two nuts holding these, and then you have your valve springs on the left side of each one from where I'm facing. And then that should be it. But I'm not sure. So I'm going to find the right size for this. Maybe this. No, that's definitely not it. I've got this difficult socket holder, and it's always gives me trouble getting them out. I had to kind of rip that one. I think that should be it. We're going to go out nice and easy with these, because I don't want to break anything or do anything wrong. Alright, I'm going to make a thing of valve parts. Alright, so these two things went screwed onto that. Alright, we have these two valves. I don't know. I'm just going to call them valves, which is probably wrong. But what should those valves are, I think, doing good. Alright, here's where, oh, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take those out or what. Two rods that go in. These appear to be the same size, so I don't gotta worry about that. Everything has been the same except those, what I'm calling valves, these things. So, I don't know. But I need to figure out how to take these valves off. Like that. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do that or not. I think these are just caps. And then you get the valves off inside of those. There's two little. Alright, got it. So there's two little holes that you slide them on there with. Alright. We got that off. That was a big success. I've never done that before. At least for me. Maybe not. Oh. So let's see. I believe this next bolt is a 10 millimeter. I am correct. Alright, 10 mil. Take this cover off to the engine. Right, number 1 cover, bolt. Got that one off. Got that one off. Got that one off. Okay. I don't think there's... Alright, got that loose just by a little bit of hammering. Alright. That's cool. What's that? I don't know. I think that's supposed to be like that. But to be honest, guys, I think this engine might have been blown because it is not looking the brightest. Because I've watched some videos. I'm still definitely not the smartest, but I have watched some videos, and I don't believe that they're supposed to look like this. I'm gonna leave that gasket on there. But there's a piston. That's cool. That's cool. That's alright. So I've never gotten this far. At the piston right now. So if I twist this, oh, oil. That's cool. Alright. So when I turn this over, the piston's coming up and down. Up and down. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. That's cool. So let me look over it, get all my parts organized, and then I'll get back to y'all once I get that done. Alright, guys. So I just, got all my parts are organized, like my bolts and stuff. So now that we have that off, we're going to take this bottom part off, which I don't know what we'll find. I'm hoping that, because I'm in a house, don't forget that. So I'm hoping that I don't get oil everywhere. I'm going to try to tip it like this. But yep. So should be, I'm guessing again, 10 millimeter. And I'm correct. So we're going to take our socket thingy and put it on there. So let's take out these bolts and see what's going on under there. Alright, so bottom bolt. Bottom. That other bolt. We're leaking oil. Oh no. Well, I guess it is what it is now. I really need it to be like this. Alright. Let's not stop now. Too deep in. Keep going. Got that other bolt out. Looks like... What? Dude. Pretty sure I took out more than two, but... Alright, there's 3, 4. That's, oh, I guess you would call that the motor mounts or something. Mm. Just scan this over. Yep. Oh, okay. Just a couple. That's why I wasn't looking like a. Right? And number. Also, I was talking to my dad, and this engine, I don't have anything to do with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep all the good parts and then just uh, get rid of the engine, but I'm going to keep a lot of the parts, so don't worry. All the bolts and stuff. Alright, now that should be all. To take this bottom side off. Um, ooh, the head was cracked. That's not good. I guess you'd say. I don't know. I might need to take flathead and drill it in there. That ain't doing nothing. If you're watching this far into the video, give me some tips on what I need to do. Or just give me your thoughts. I don't know, to be honest. I'm trying. I don't want to move the engine to any spot to where it starts leaking on me. Because I know where this piston is. It's this whole little hole right there. All the oil is just coming out of there when I tip it over. So, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I have no idea what to do. No idea. I don't want to pull too hard. Last time I pulled on something, the carb went flying over room. So, man, didn't want things to be complicated, but it looks like they're just going to be this time. So, that's a whole metal flake in it. How about that? Well, I guess I don't know what to do because where I'm inside, I can't really bang on it too hard or flip it certain ways because oil will get everywhere. So, I guess possibly stay tuned for a part 2, or let me, well, how about this? What we could do is I could show y'all, man, I don't know. I have no idea what to do. I guess we're going to stop it here, but let me know if y'all enjoyed this video and if you want more like this. I was just trying to get an understanding of the engine, but looks like we might have to just wait for a part 2 um because I don't have the right settings. On a sunny day we'll do it outside, but it's dark outside and rainy, so that's why I had to do it inside. But yeah, let me know if you want a part 2 and what other videos you want to see, and if you're watching this video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I guess I'll see you on next video. So